For the past 7 years, getting involved with the local music scene in Indiana has been a unique experience. I remember my first show. Back in 2007, the show was called Pop Punk vs. Hardcore. Not knowing what to expect or what to hear, came out to be a good night. After that show, I realized where I wanted to be, on stage, entertaining friends and fans. Today, I get the time to interview a few of my friends that are part of the local music scene in Indiana. I asked them questions about the local music scene and the impact they've contributed to the younger audience. How old were you when you first joined your first band, or made your band?
I was 12.
How long have you been playing drums?
About 13 years.
13 years. When did you first join the local music scene?
I joined about a year and a half, 2 years ago.
How old were you when you had your first band?
When I had my first band, 13.
13? What was that band called?
Breaking New Lines.
The first band I was in was new to me. It was a hobby at that point. And with the other band I was in, Breaking New Lines, it was sort of like a way to get the foot in the door.
As well.
I played guitar. I don't know, I was really excited to do it. I had always wanted to get into music, but just never had the opportunity to.
When I wanted to take it seriously?
Mm-hmm.
Probably right when I was joining the band. I actually didn't own a bass when I joined.
Really?
Yeah, I bought a bass specifically to join the band.
As usual, the local music scene has its ups and its downs, mainly because it's a busy life. Most of us are in our 20s in college, still confused about what we're going to do.
We try not to schedule shows on weekdays, but when we do, I usually take a 4-hour lunch and go play the show, head back.
It's fun to get a bunch of people from Indiana just at one big place, and all the other musicians, and just have a few days to hang out.
Can you tell me why you joined the band? Romanticide.
I joined, and it's a funny, not funny, it's a bad situation.
It's a bad.
Basically, I've never met my daughter.
Okay.
And
wow.
She lives in California, and I joined the band in hopes to eventually make it out to California and finally be able to meet her through touring.
Like that right there, I was like, that's insane how you can get someone from a different part of town to come fill in, but at the same time, they're like, oh my gosh, I'm playing with one of my favorite bands.
Yeah, that was really cool. That was awesome, and they did so good. They did so well.
How does that make you feel? You have fans that are so dedicated to just play in your band just for a little bit, not even if it's just one song or the whole set.
It's really awesome because I know how it feels to be watching one of your favorite bands and just be like, I wish I could get up there.
Do you feel like a role model to the younger audience at your shows?
Occasionally.
Occasionally.
Whenever they get past the singer, guitarist, and bassist, and remember as a drummer.
How do you want to reach out to your audience, or your younger audience, especially?
Going back to 2006 with this kind of motto, we're a band that really stands for not hurting yourself, or taking things to drastic measures. We are we firmly plant ourselves in the garden of your body is a temple. Just kidding. But we basically don't advocate self-harm.
In the end, I realized how significant we are to the audience and the local music scene. People go to shows to support the music and to meet the band, as well as create a personal relationship between fans and artists. It's a great feeling to know that local artists can be a big influence on a younger audience.